Hello there guys and welcome back to Stat Wars, where it's me versus Pato versus the builders who are currently hammering into my school. Pat.
Yeah, Chris Hamill is not in a good mood today and things are about to get worse because for the first round, Quickfire Questions, we go over to our resident quiz master. You know him by now. It's the bearded owl, the ginger supply teacher. It's John Bab.
Okay, Pato, first question. It comes from Tigers FC, potentially a big Hull fan or a fan of the rapper Tiger, of whom I have never heard anything. But anyway, his question is, which two countries have the most Ballon d'Or winners?
Which two countries have the most Ballon d'Or winners?
That's a great question.
Germany, I think, is one.
Ding.
And the other one, I will go for Italy.
Oh,
Really?
The Netherlands. Who's won it with the Netherlands? Johan Cruyff,
Cruyff, Van
Neeskens?
Basten.
Okay, Chris, first question for you, mate, comes from Daniel Vager. Loves the Jaeger. Plays Darth Vader. Yeah, rhyming. Very simple. And his question is, how many times has the Barclays Premiership been won on the final day of the season?
Obviously we all know about Manchester City and Man United, but that's far too obvious just to say one. I'm gonna go, this is a total guess. I'm gonna go 2.
Oh God, for that, Jesus.
7?
Bloody hell.
Yeah, never.
Mate, do you remember when the Premier League was
Would
good?
never ever have said 7.
It's f***ing rubbish now.
Oh, Pato! It's a question from Bulletman55. He shoots to kill. He's an assassin. He literally will kill you if you don't get this right. And he wants to know which player has missed the most games in the Premier League through injury.
I think I'm going to go straight for an Arsenal player.
No shit.
Abu Dhabi. F*** it. Don't care. Yes! Don't care. R.I.P. Abu.
My next one better be about a Celtic player, Zach, you curly head
Chris! Cristiano Ronaldo is the joint top assist maker, if that's a thing, in the Champions League. But who is the other person? That question is from me.
This is exactly the sort of...
I mean, the obvious
Weedy
answer
knowledge
is Messi, but that's far too easy. That's
that
far
time we
too
forgot
easy.
Messi?
I'm thinking, Pato, I'm thinking of the likes of Angel Di Maria. I'm thinking of the likes of Luis Suarez, of Raul, Mesut maybe. Iniesta.
Oh my God.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs!
They both have 30.
That's not that many, is it?
He's cheated on his wife and he's cheated me out of a f***ing point.
Oh, Pato! Janelle Fonseca. Man or woman, we don't know. But either is okay. And he or she wants to know, how many times has the Champions League final gone to penalties?
Chelsea Bayern did. I think it's gone at least another time. 3, I'm going to say.
Oh, it goes to the final question. Get in there. 7.
So Hamill's got a chance to level it up with the final question. If he does that, it will go to sudden death. And the loser of this round is going to get red-arsed. It's a very cold day. It's actually predicted to snow later. So it could be quite a festive red-arsing.
A stinger.
But it's going to hurt.
Which MLS club has won the most trophies? And as for a bonus point, can you tell me if anyone cares?
If it's what I think it is, this is an outrageously easy question. If it isn't what I think it is, it's an incredibly hard question.
What you talking about, Willis?
Well, again, the obvious answer is LA Galaxy, but the obvious answer hasn't served me very well so far, has it? Montreal Impact, maybe. Portland Timbers.
You know, you went in hard there, mate. DC United, the worst name for a footballer. Well, I've won. Look, I've won. I've won by 1.
People
to
spotted
0.
it last week. There is a conspiracy building up here. Who's been injured for the most in the Premier
yeah,
League?
fair
Abu Dhabi. He played about 3 games.
Well,
F***ing knees made of glass.
you know what, mate?
I think Pat and Zach are having it off.
He'd be lucky.
So it looks like I'm getting the red arse in the -3 temperature. Over to me on the
conspiracy.
park where I've got my pants around my ankles. You'd be so lucky.
So it's too dark to go and film outside now. We've fucked it basically. So Pat is going to give me red arse in this very, very narrow corridor.
Oh yeah.
Maximising his chances of hitting my sweet little hiney. So. Still rolling, George?
Yeah.
took my glasses off.
I can't see without my glasses.
I can't get it off the ground in these. I'm not doing it.
Well, that's it. That is the red arse challenge. My arse is still perfectly peach.
His
so
arse was red
winning.
already.
Time for round 2, guys. It is the hot potato round. You know the rates by now. We each get 30 seconds on the clock. You get the right answer, the other person's clock winds down. Slight twist in it this week. Pato loves a twist. Normally it's nips.
Ah, my nipples, they hurt! They hurt when I twist them!
We're gonna do the forfeit as we go along. We're doing Bean Boozled. Yeah? So you get one wrong, you take a little bean, put it in your mouth, and you have to still try and answer while you're divulging in one of these disgusting flavours, which is as follows. Spoiled milk, rotten egg,
Great.
barf, which is coincidentally the same colour as Joe's hair, booger, stinky socks, we've been there before, this series, dead fish, toothpaste, canned dog food, also been there, coincidentally both me, mouldy cheese and lawn clippings, which, you know,
Good times.
your mama should be used to eating, 'cause she's a cow.
This is great banter. It really is.
Hot potato saved my life. Hot potato showed me the way. Do be happy, don't be sad. Thank you, hot potato. It's the hot potato round. Yes, hot potato. And the first question is, can you name all the London clubs that have won the FA Cup?
Go, Pato.
Arsenal.
Tottenham.
West Ham.
Chelsea.
Wimbledon.
Oh no, that's my next one.
Use the force, Luke.
Charlton.
How many more are there? Crystal Palace.
No.
Boozle. Was that berry or soap?
Barry.
Oh, nice.
Not bad.
10.
QPR. Oh, f off. Oh, I don't know.
What was that?
Fucking Spurs.
Yes! 2 beans down, 1 point up.
Oh,
Get in there. Was that Booger?
I don't know. I think it's grass. Who was the other one?
You have Wanderers.
Well, that's helpful.
Quality.
Clapham Rangers.
So,
Neither of these are clubs anymore. F you. You're an arsehole.
Who are the top 10 Premier League penalty takers by conversion rate? They have to have taken a minimum of 11 penalties. I'll give you a clue, help you out. One of them isn't Victor Anichebe.
Off you go, sunshine.
Graham Alexander. Leighton Baines. Not Leighton Baines.
Why are you
oh,
not
2,
eating?
shit,
You need to
sorry.
take 2, mate.
1.
You believe this shit?
That was mouldy cheese.
9.
And that one was soap.
Quality.
Penalty. What have I got? 5 seconds left. Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Matt Letizia.
Bergkamp.
Yes! Oh, that's another one actually. Bergkamp. Let's just take a enjoy. Oh, he's picked carefully. What's that?
That was apple.
Oh, nice.
Well, I can't really taste anything after the mouldy cheese one, to be honest, but...
That one is dog food, isn't it?
Right, after that round, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. It's 1 apiece. Loser has to finish the rest of the beans. And after having 1 mouldy cheese bean, I can guarantee these are f***ing gnarly, mate.
There are quite a lot left.
No wonder they cost 6
I
quid.
don't imagine that socks and vomit is going to be a great
Pungent.
combo.
Oh.
Right, good times.
Final question, and it comes from Martin White II. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Posh. Anyway, he wants to know, where have the last 10 Champions League finals been hosted? The stadiums. Just the stadiums.
The Millennium Stadium. Yes, no.
Beam me. No, he's dropped it.
That's fine. The Allianz Arena.
Yeah.
The Bernabeu.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Camp Nou.
The beans fucked
Moscow Stadium. Oh, you
That's horrendous. Oh,
He's gacking off one, he's got to finish the rest.
that is horrendous. What the was that?
Oh, I can smell it.
Okay, so I lost, obviously. Bowl for beans, bowl for vomit. So, set.
Do it.
So,
Nice big handful. Not sure he'd fit all of them in his mouth. Well, give it a good try as per.
oh, fuck.
Couple more, please.
Bleh.
Go on. Get some more down your throat.
Suck my dick, mate. That is horrible.
What was that one? Spoiled milk?
Coconut.
Oh, coconut. Go on, the next one. Next bad flavour you can concede. Who says I'm not a nice guy?
What flavour are these ones? What's this?
Yeah, I think that was bar flavour.
That is AIDS flavour. That's fucking horrible.
Go on then, we'll call it there. On to the third round. Still suffering.
Oh, Jesus.
I can still smell that cheese.
Mate, I'm in the bin. Well, that was obviously fucking horrible, but now we move on to the story round. Hooray. Last week's story round actually still too tight to call, so we need you to head over there after you finish watching this video and make sure we get a winner. But this week I'm kicking it off, mate. So
Do it, mate.
sit down, stay quiet.
Let the good
and
times
enjoy.
roll.
We're always hearing, what are you doing?
Fingers
Stop smelling your
stink of
fingers.
those beans.
We're always hearing modern managers complain about pre-season tours, but Wraith Rovers had a particularly nightmarish summer all the way back in 1923.
A vintage season.
Sure it was in Scotland. After a tour in Copenhagen the previous year, the Scottish side had planned a pre-season trip to the Canary Islands. Lovely.
How do you say tour?
I said tour.
It's weird.
With air travel yet to become affordable, still isn't in Scotland, they had no choice but to travel by boat and boarded a ship heading to Argentina via the Canaries with a cargo of meat. That's not important to the story, but
Every trip I go on, mate.
just a bit of colour. But off the coast of Galicia in northern Spain, the weather became rough, and during a storm, the rover ship ended up running aground on some rocks. The players heroically leapt into action, still in their pyjamas, helping crew and passengers to board the lifeboats, which were then towed to shore by local fishermen.
Classic Scots.
Fascinating.
Bravery. Like old William Wallace.
Well, he was a collaborator. Their prompt actions during the shipwreck saw them treated like kings for the rest of their journey, and the ordeal didn't seem to have affected their form, as when they finally arrived in the Canary Islands, they won all 4 of their fixtures, including matches against Las Palmas and Celta Vigo.
Doing well this season, aren't they, Las Palmas?
Yeah, very good.
Kevin Prince is having a renaissance.
That is the end of my story.
So your story, Scots go on holiday.
Basically, yeah, lads on tour.
Did they have matching t-shirts?
Well, yeah,
Oh
they're,
yeah,
they're in
kits.
football club.
Moving on from Brits abroad. What lengths would you go to stop your team conceding, Pat? Rude. Well, you'd probably draw the line sooner than Frenchman Jean-Marc Luchetti did back in 1978.
Would I?
A year before you were born. Age banter. Luchetti lived on the island of Corsica off the south coast of France and travelled to watch a local league game between his beloved Calzana and rivals Marato. To be clear, this wasn't League One or even the Coupe de France, but it was the Corsican League, basically pub football.
Interesting.
What's French for pub?
High stakes. Le pub.
Marato were all over Calzana, like a bad rash, and one of the strikers managed to wriggle into space, taking a pot shot which seemed destined for the Calzana net. But Pato, while his fellow supporters groaned, Luchetti leapt into action, pulling out a pistol and shooting the ball.
It's quite some shot. Pretty impressive.
Frenchman, keen eyes. Unsurprisingly, Pato, it popped and came to a stop just before the line. Drama! Keeping the scores at level. However, the local police were not best pleased with Luchetti's actions and promptly arrested him. I mean, he's got a gun at a football game.
It's a bit harsh.
He's a f***ing head case. The superfan claimed he'd merely been shooting blanks. It's okay, mate, it's okay.
Girlfriend told me.
But the fuzz were not buying it and threw him promptly in jail. He ended up spending 3 months behind bars. So, Lesson learned, do not take firearms to Sunday League games.
So those were this week's stories, and as ever, we need you to vote. The poll is right up there in the top corner, and click here on screen to go to last week's episode. As we said, we're neck and neck. We need your vote to decide it.
Neck and neck, tete-a-tete. And guys, let us know what you thought of our stories and any other stories you may have dug out on Twitter by getting at us on these handles.
Yeah.
Not these ones, these ones. And as ever, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Laters.
Bye.
What a vintage episode that was.